hi.
Hi.
So this is fun. As you see, I keep doing homework and then stopping the time lapse and then doing it again and then not doing it again, because no matter how much we try and plan our day down to a T, we always get some different things added to it. So I still work at home. Like, I'll go back once a week and once a month and just keep my steady job, just so I can have a little bit of extra money while at school. And so I had my giant list of to-do assignments, and my manager just called me, and I have 11 2-minute modules that I need to do before I get back home next week to go to work. So I had my list, I had it all set, and now I have more added to my list. But yeah, that's why I keep pausing it and stuff, because she was calling me, my other managers were calling me, we were all just trying to figure out how to find this. But yeah, just always know, no matter how much you try and plan your day, there's always going to be something that switches it up or mixes it up a little bit. So it's always good to be able to stay on your toes. So, here's the fun of I'm always doing something. I'm always missing something. So, here's where I show y'all how I kind of like to get ahead or just keep everything together. So, my Google Calendar is my best friend, and I go through every week, and I have all my classes in here, as you'll see in just a second when I flip it around to show you and give you a final tour. So what I'll go through is I'll put in all of my classes and stuff, and then all my committee meetings for things that I'm involved in, and then I go through and every assignment, even if I've already done it today, I'll go through and write it in here as a task on Google Calendar and make sure that I have it for when it's actually due, because I like to try and get everything done this weekend way before it even gets here. And that's just kind of my way of making sure that, say I had one thing left, so I had chemistry homework, but I can only do 5 of the 8 things because we hadn't learned the rest of it. So I go through and I put it in here so that when that day comes, I just make sure I have it all turned in and stuff, so I don't miss a deadline. Because right now I try to do my best to get ahead, but there's some things that I just can't fully finish right now because I haven't gotten to it in when I'm learning stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and type all this in right now, and then I will give y'all a little in-depth tour of what it looks like. As y'all just saw, I kind of went through and I typed in all of my stuff for the week. So if we just look at this, you can kind of see how each day I have certain assignments that I wanted to get done, all these things down here are gonna be the tasks. And then I can just, like these I finished, so I can just mark them complete. Did all these. So then by the end of the week, it'll get to look like this almost. You can see everything's crossed off. All these things are done out of the way. I don't really have to deal with them. And that's kind of just my way of keeping my life together. So I'm gonna go through, mark everything complete, and I'll show you all what it looks like now. I treat this Google Calendar. It's not as satisfying as I treat this to-do list that I do every day. Because like you'll see I crossed a lot more off on this to-do list than I crossed off on here. But that is because things that I crossed off on my actual calendar are things I've like turned in already. So like on here I'll have to-do list things that are like, okay, I have a quiz on Monday in physics. So I'm not gonna mark it off yet because I haven't taken it. Or like I have a chapter 3 homework up for Orgo that's due. I finished what we've learned so far in class, but I have class on Monday and it's not due till Monday night. So I can't really cross it off yet. So kind of things like that I haven't really marked off because I haven't really finished them or haven't followed it through all the way to the end. And like I'll have all sorts of things in here. I have events, pretty much everything I need to remember in order to not forget stuff for the week. So this is kind of like the master list, and then I'll go through and I have a planner on my iPad. I have a to-do list for each day that's gonna have the more detailed, okay, this is exactly what we want to get done kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna just go through and mess with my Google Calendar some more. I just messed around some more on this Google Calendar, and you can see I kind of did like a little skeletal outline. So we're trying this week. I don't know how I'm gonna like it, but from here to here, like all the reds right here, are my estimated wake up times. So this is when I like to get up in the morning, at night, just kind of keep the schedule so I can plan out times. And then down here, I go to bed at the same time every single night. It is the one routine I will keep 24/7. And here, the lunches are really steady. These are when I have lunch every day. And then, oh wait, let me add lunch right here. Oh, that's not gonna go right there. I'll move it in just a second. But you'll see right here is kind of a skeletal kind of plan on where, okay, this is when you're gonna eat, all these kind of things. You'll see I only have 2 meals on here. That's because my meal plan's only 2 a day. So I can only get in the dining hall twice. So in here, I'll have like a snack break kind of thing, and I'll eat breakfast. And then the gym, I try to make Tuesday my rest day, just because it's absolutely crazy with class. And then I try to go to the gym on the weekends. I don't stick to it all the time. Most of the time I don't, but even then I still get 4 days in the gym to work out successfully, which to me is a good thing because I kind of use that as my study break. And then each day I kind of like to keep myself to the goal of a gallon of water every day and reading 100 pages within my book. So I'll add that in here too, just to have it on here so I can kind of check it off more, because it's I love to see having checks and all these things. So my 2 daily goals are drink a gallon of water and read 100 pages of my book. Those are my stress relievers. Those are how I stay sane when my to-do list looks like this. Yeah. saw, I essentially just did a bunch of chores. Again, me still trying to procrastinate doing my chemistry notes. But yeah, I'll give y'all a little tour of what I did, I guess. But what you just saw me do was just like the normal household. I filled our communal Brita. I washed some dishes that I have been procrastinating for a very long time. And then I put away a load of laundry. And I really just made my bed. So now I kind of just, and organized my desk. So that's really all I did. Well, happy Sunday. As you saw, I actually did sit down and I actually successfully wrote my chemistry notes. Finally. Honestly, it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, but I still didn't want to do it. But today we got a little bit to do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things hopefully to get done, but they're not as involved as yesterday's were, so hopefully they won't take as long. But since the last time y'all heard from me, or today at least, I've gone and gotten breakfast and gotten dressed and made my bed, and that's really about it. I'm hoping I'm only gonna have to sit here for a little bit and I can maybe go to the gym today. I don't know yet. I think today is gonna be second half health, self-care, or maybe writing some notes for some stuff just because I got a lot of quizzes this week. But yeah, that's the goal for today. In true me fashion, you can tell it's dark outside now. I did not get any more homework done, did not finish my to-do list, and I'm not going to tonight. I got very distracted. I hung out with Mason, I went to the dining hall, I took a hefty nap. I did get a headache at some point, which is part of the reason why, and now I'm trying to go take a really nice shower. And that's the reality of it. I didn't finish my to-do list. Still had a good amount left. But a lot of these things, A, aren't till like Thursday, or B, were just things that I was doing for myself to make life a little easier down the road that I can still do whenever I want to do. So it's your daily reminder that life doesn't always go how you want, and that's okay. We just learn to adapt from it. I just took a shower. I also just brushed my teeth and stuff because all that I plan on consuming for the rest of the day is more water, which is why I pointed out my mouthwash if y'all caught it, but I haven't used it yet because you're supposed to let it sit for 30 minutes before you drink or eat anything. And I plan on finishing this hopefully today. We'll see. But I also dried my hair. It's not fully dry, but that's because I sat here for almost 8 minutes drying it before I stopped, and I got a lot of it. It does not dry efficiently. But yeah, So instead of doing a little bit studying today, you all saw a little self-care.